and turning them into productive citizens. My brother and your brother, Brother Donald Crenshaw L.
Peace be upon you all. I bear witness that there is a God, and we have the title for our God, as well as everyone else does for their God. And I bear witness that a messenger must come to a group of people, any nation, any nationality, to raise them up to a conscious level that gives them a renewal effect to being a part and a partial of humanity. I'd like to thank Brother Khalid Saman. I'd like to thank the United Church of Christ and all factions who are uniting in this group effort to stop the violence, to stop the backbiting, to create a playing field that we're not the invaders or the intruders, but we are peaceful people once again, as the origination of creation was once made for. You know, a lot of times I hear so many things about gang banging and being a part of organizations that create an atmosphere of control. Well, I can tell you from my experience, some of us did have parents that loved us dearly, but it was that addictive effect of being amongst those ones who thought like you. I commend those ones parents who learn about the hip hop culture and the music and the different activities are tempting the children to become disobedient in society. I can tell you from coming up in the streets that the law of the land was you look after yours, you protect yours, and everybody else is unimportant. That created from people of the past, of different organizations, who didn't want to participate with other organizations to get a particular goal accomplished. But today, this is a new day.
That's right, that's right.
This day is a uniting effect. Those of the past and those of the present are coming together for one common goal and aim, is to bring peace not only in the communities of Cleveland, Ohio, and New York and Los Angeles, Chicago, but to bring peace throughout the United States of America and be an example to the world. You're right, I do know about them gang bangers is saying they bloods. I've seen them European descent, and I've seen them Asiatic descent or African descent, for those who don't know what I'm saying. I hope that in Kansas City that we come back with an agenda that will sweep the nation. A lot of times it starts off in Cleveland, and I believe it will continue to begin here in Cleveland, Ohio. Khalid Samad had enough heart of a gunfighter when everybody else was scared to talk to people like me. And I gotta give honor where honor is due, because when he came to me, other people would say, well, you need to send FBI, CIA, you need to send the police. No, don't send them after them, because they're organized. None of them telling anything, and they know death is before dishonor. He came, he made a humble request, and I looked at him and said, who is this dude? And as he sacrificed and put his life on the line to say, look, brother, this is how it's gonna be, this, that. And I looked at him. I said, look at all my soldiers behind me and for me. You know, it brings tears to my eyes, because he wasn't scared. And I think more training must come with this united effect, starting here in Cleveland, Ohio, and Columbus and Cincinnati and abroad that say, look, you got to be tough to go after tough children.
That's right. That's right.
That's right.
You got to be commissioned with the eternal Spirit of God to not be afraid of anyone. And I feel that through this uniting effect of the church and all the churches and other communities, and right here in Cleveland, Ohio. So when we go to Kansas City for the National Urban Peace, Justice, and Empowerment Summit, we're not taking any prisoners. We're coming back with a plan. We hope and pray that funding is available, because if you want peace in these streets, you must give an alternative to these people who want finance and take care of their families and everything else. Teach them about themselves, teach them what their God is, no matter what God they call, and give them a responsibility that if they are given an opportunity to better their condition, that if they fall, it's on their own fault, and drop the world on them. Thank you. Peace.
Thank you, my brother. As you can see, this movement is real and it's deep and it's true. And it has two sides.